In this video, we're going to talk about solving trigonometric equations. So they're any equation that involves a trig function. So for example, here we've got solve for cos of 2 theta, so cosine of 2 theta equals 2 for some domain that we've been specified. So theta takes values from negative pi on 2 to pi on 2, both inclusive. The way to solve these is we need to use our knowledge of exact values. So those exact value special triangles are going to come in handy. And also how the unit circle works. So what sine and cos mean in terms of the unit circle. So yeah, we're going to work our way up to solving problems that are as complicated as this, but we're going to start with some pretty simple ones that are just something like sine of theta is equal to b, cos of theta is equal to b, tan theta is equal to b, just, so relatively simple. Now, let's do it. So, first of all, sine of theta is equal to a half for 0 degrees is less than theta is less than 360 degrees. So, what that is saying is, if we think about our unit circle, so here it is, circle of radius 1, so it has all of those, and we're asked, well, when is sine theta equal to a half? Now, so if you think about it, the y value is what sine is, right? So there's a half, so it'd be there. So we want to know what this angle is. And if you think about it though, all the way around again, here, it's also going to be there. So with our cast rule, as it's sometimes known, if it's positive a half, it'll be in this first quadrant and this second quadrant. They're both going to give us sine theta is equal to a half, whatever those angles are. To find out what they are, we're going to need to draw ourselves one of our special triangles. This one has 2, 1, root 3. Remembering that this just comes from an equilateral triangle of side length 2 that you've cut in half. And what this is 60 degrees because it's equilateral, and this is 30. So if you think about sine, it's opposite over hypotenuse. So 1 over 2, i.e. a half. So one of them, within this domain of 0 to 360, i.e. 1 revolution, theta could be, so sine theta is equal to a half. Well, if sine theta is equal to a half, one value you could have is theta is equal to 30 degrees. But there is another one in that domain, from 0 to 360, it is to here, where we have 30 in this bit, where that is 30. And if you think about it, well, all the way around is 180, and so we're 30 short of that to get ourselves to a half here. So this angle is going to be 180 take 30, it's going to be 150 degrees. So there we have it. There is our first example. So just to kind of sum up a bit, think about how you're going to need to use quite a few things. You're going to need to use some exact value knowledge, and you're also going to need to use the unit circle and this cast rule that's telling you, well, I'm looking at something that's positive for sine, well, it's got to be in the first and second quadrant.